Hey everyone, how's it all going? Ooh, what a day. What a day, what a day. Lots of news to share today, which is great. It's always good news, isn't it? We love good news. I love good news. I wait till some people are on, so I know they're there. Say hello. Hello, say hi Ivan. How are you? That sort of thing. Be all cheery. I hope the volume's working. Please tell me the volume's working. It's made me all paranoid, this volume thing on my iPad. It's shocking. But hang on, I'll put me intelligence lenses on. What do we got? And everyone, okay. Deborah Smith's watching. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, you can all hear me. Hear me? Yes. Yes. Just getting a high all. People are watching. That's good. I just need to know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll get rid of these things. I hate wearing glasses. I really do. I've been wearing glasses since I was 2 years old. But apparently, if I didn't, my eyes would have turned. People get turned eyes. That's how bad my eyes were. So they had to put glasses on me at the age of 2. It's great that I can see. But the amount of times I got punched in the head for just having glasses, it was a rough time to grow up. I can tell you that much. But again, nothing beats me, and that's the way you should be in life. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that's what we do. I was a little runt of a kid growing up, and I had a funny name, and I wore glasses, so it was a perfect reason for guys to just beat me up. I think that happened until I was about 15 years old, and I thought enough's enough, sort of thing. So I started pushing back, and that's when they started leaving me alone. You stand up to a bully, and they usually back away. Whether you win or lose, they'll still back away because you're not worth the trouble then. I was bullied a lot. I was set on fire once. That was fun. Bullies again. Lots of things have happened to me in my life, and but I still forged through. I'm still here, you know. Actually, I met the bully that there's one bully in high school. He used to beat up on me quite often. You know, he was a jock at the school. Everyone loved him. You know, all that sort of thing. Typical bully. And I saw him about 5 years ago, I think, and he was half bald, pot-bellied, looking totally miserable with his life, sort of thing. And this was the guy in high school, and yeah, there's nothing to him now. It's just and he saw me, and he sort of half recognised me, and I recognised him because I recognised the face, but and he talked to me like you know, we were best of mates in school, and I was just smiled, yeah, sure mate, you know. He saw me standing there, sort of thing, looking all right, and there's him looking terrible, just terrible. But I didn't retaliate. I didn't punch him or anything. I'm not like that. So I was nice. Always be the better person. It's funny, you know. Everyone thinks high school's the world, sort of thing, and they get outside into the real world and they realise that high school was nothing at all. So yeah, okay, enough of that. Let's get on with the live. Enough about my past. Don't want to put you all to sleep before I finish. Okay, I had a lot of good reviews with Craig's video of my vision. It's an amazing video. I must admit, I watch it myself every now and then because I find it inspiring. So thank you, Craig. That's just amazing. That video really says it all in a very short video, and I absolutely love it. And I believe so much in what I'm doing and what we're doing here, sort of thing. The video really touches home. So I did have to kick someone out today out of the group page, sort of thing. He obviously didn't have the vision, and all he had was a derision. And and as I said, I don't mind people questioning me and stuff like that. But if you're going to be downright, you know, negative against everyone, see you later. So they're gone. I've got all you guys to, I'm not going to let you put up with stuff like that either. So me, it's water off a duck's back. But I won't have anyone bringing my family down. So that's the only thing that I get a bit narky on, sort of thing, if anyone attacks my family, and as far as I'm concerned, you're my family. So, you know, and that's the way it goes. All right, things that are happening. We love things happening. Amit Pandey over in India. He's one of our leaders over in India. He's flying around the country, going to different cities and spreading the word of Bitcoin Ascension, teaching them about Bitcoin. Over in India, they're pretty Bitcoin mad over there. They love it. Again, because life can be pretty tough over there with some, and of course, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, sort of thing, are a fantastic thing if you can get to the right cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, I chose Bitcoin because it's more known than the others and a lot more stable. It has product, or places you can spend it, and things like that. So it's a lot more stable than some other coins. I mean, Ethereum's good as well and everything, but I chose Bitcoin because a lot of people have heard of Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin teller machines and all that sort of thing. So I did that for the ease of use. So he's spreading the word about Bitcoin and Bitcoin Ascension. He's doing a fantastic job. They want, talking to him, to Amit and Torren, and they want to get 1 million people, and I don't think it's going to be hard to get 1 million people in a year just themselves. India alone, they said it's less than 1% of the population, and they're talking to the right people to get that done, and also they've got contacts around the world as well of other leaders they know. So that's what they're currently doing. So you guys are up to date with what's happening there, and you think about 1 million people, and it's around about, I guess, I don't know how many it is today, but 3,000 people a day or something like that, that we get joining within a year. It's fantastic for what Bitcoin Ascension is all about. And I've talked about Bitcoin Ascension, the foundation. We're not a foundation yet, but we're well on our way. Craig actually started us off, so, and by donating that account he won to the foundation. So that'll be called the BA Foundation username, and the money made from that sort of thing will go towards the foundation. It won't go into my pocket. So thank you very much for that, Craig, and that we can use for, there's so many things happening in the world where people need help, and we can do a lot with that. And what I'll be doing is, as I said, I want to buy a few accounts a week, just as a regular thing, especially while Bitcoin's so low. I want to buy 3 a week, so I was going to buy one for me, one for the pet sanctuary, and one for the foundation, and that's what I'll be doing. So that way, all 3 things that I love are covered. My life, because I love my life, my sanctuary, and of course Bitcoin Ascension, the foundation, so we can help other people. So, and you think about that, and you're thinking, gee, it might take a while, but we get 1 million people in just from India alone, let alone everywhere else. You'll see a massive difference, and we'll be able to create so much happiness in the world because of that. And all it takes is just inviting your neighbour to join you, and that's how we move right now. Anyway, the enhancements I bring in and things like that, it's just going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. We're completely different. We're not just a matrix. We're going to be so much more, and it's not really been done to the extent I'll be doing it, and I'm starting with getting people to understand the vision, and they understand the vision and the dream, and then we show them how, and then they get the what. So it's important. And I know I say it over and over again, but it's very, very important. Even our advertising is geared that way now, because people are more important than money. Your life is more important than money, okay? Money is an end result. It shouldn't be the beginning result of you joining anything. It should be the end result. You need to have your why, okay? And you need to join, if you're joining companies and programs and things like that. I know there's ones out there you want to do, make some quick money and fairer life. I don't blame you at all. We've got to pay bills and things like that. Bitcoin Ascension will be something that will pay quicker as we go and as we develop and things like that. But because it's not just a little quirky program that's on Facebook, and it's going to be so much more. Right now we're in the foundation stages of building, and when it when it really takes off, it's going to be, you know, an empire, and so to speak, and you know, not just a little quirky program that people joined. So it's going to be so much more, and you know, so okay, you're not making a quick million overnight like these other ones promise, but that will come, and so, you know, if you believe as I do, and you want to help the world, it's us. Okay, some other great news apart from AP working his backside off over in India for the benefit of all. He's a very giving man. Much respect for him and Torrin. And what else is happening? Oh, that's right. I was talking to Tom. Thomas Kent. Is Tom here right now? Say hi, Tom. I was talking to Tom on the phone. Now, he developed 7 different videos that he put together in a package that he was going to sell, because the value in and the education in this package he put together is actually worth quite a bit of money. And he was going to be selling that, but he came to me tonight, and we were just chatting about this and that and the other and stuff like that. He came up with the idea of any new account bought from now on, he will give access to that. It's called Traffic Logic, and he was going to set it up as a big business and things like that, and he didn't. Well, he's going to, but he hasn't yet. But what he wanted to do for Bitcoin Ascension members, for any new members from today, anyone who buys upgrades an account with Bitcoin Ascension will be given access, because it's a private access only, to those videos. Now, those videos cover things like funnels, email marketing, Facebook marketing. There's 7 different videos in there that people would normally pay a lot of money for to get the value that he's put into those. I remember him putting together, and there was stuff in there I had no idea about, and I thought I knew quite a bit. And yeah, definitely something. So what will happen is anyone who buys a position from today onwards will be given access to that, and this will help you to market not just Bitcoin Ascension and spread the word about Bitcoin Ascension, but anything else you're in. This will work. Okay, this is stuff that he's tried, tested, and it works. So and a lot of people I know were interested in how to set up funnels and email marketing and things like that, and he covers all of that in there. And they're not long videos or anything like that. I think there's about an hour and a bit worth of videos all up in there that you can watch in stages, because there's chapters to them, so to speak. So you can pick and choose what you want and go back to them over and over and over again. But yeah, it'll be private access only though to members who upgrade. That's a huge amount of value, and a very big gift from Tom, because as I said, he could literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars with this alone, and he wants to give access to people. So in Bitcoin Ascension who buy accounts from today onwards. So thank you very much, Tom Kent, for that. That's very, very generous. I'll be buying an account just so I can get access, because there's stuff in there I want to learn as well. Anything helps, and Tom markets very successfully. He still markets Bitcoin Ascension. I know you're not seeing it on Facebook, but you'll learn there's a lot of other ways to advertise to bigger groups than just Facebook, and that's what he does. And so yeah, so thank you very much for that, Tom. What was the other thing Tom was doing? Trying to remember. Oh, that's all right. He was looking at his YouTube, because he puts value on his YouTube channel, and he's had, in the last 28 days, over 100,000 people engage in his YouTube. So what he's going to be doing is creating valuable videos, valuable content videos for Bitcoin Ascension, for Terry Phillips, the lovely Terry Phillips, to put up on YouTube, and with what Chuck's doing with the members who really want to help Bitcoin Ascension and get the YouTube scene, because believe me, there's a lot of people out there on YouTube looking for things, and it's probably a better place to market than Facebook even. And Chuck's teaching people how to use, and Tom even got in there. He said, "Oh, I want to know how that's done too with the YouTube." Tom loves learning, so he's in there, and Sharice joined him in that chat room, and Chuck's going to show them through his private viewing only on how to make our channel go viral, basically. And Tom's going to be adding very valuable videos to our Bitcoin Ascension YouTube channel, and it's just going to explode there as well. So big thank you to Tom. He's gone above and beyond. The value just in that traffic logic package he's got is amazing. So very excited. We might even put up a post or something about it. So like with Mandy's competition that she's running right now, sharing anyone making an account, or I mean with Mandy's, share it with someone, have someone come in, you put their username in the comments, she'll do the comments after a week, pick someone out, and she gives in a very early spot to the lucky winner. And I'll also be buying the new person that comes in an extra position myself, with the comment that's picked, with the username and everything like that. And then I'll be making them one as well, as because it's a team effort, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. It's no good just giving it to the person who did the sharing and got the people in. Let's reward the person for coming in as well. Apart from just having an account, now they have two. That's what I want to do. So thank you, Mandy, for that. And so obviously with them coming in, you can also tell them about, if they want to market and things like that, and they want to learn some incredible stuff, they'll be getting that for free as well. Thank you, Tom. So that's exciting stuff. So, we've got a lot happening, a lot building, and now we've got so much value. We're giving more value, I think, than, right now, thanks to Tom especially. I think we're going to be giving a lot more value than just about any program does, for simply becoming part of the family. So that's very, very exciting. I'm very, very happy about that. What else? Yeah, so Mandy, the post I put up for Mandy about a competition, she's had a ton of comments on there, and it's all saying thank you, Mandy. No, that's not what it's for. You guys, I don't know. But I think Mandy's put a couple of posts up too. So wherever you comment, the one I made was for the comments, but everyone's commenting everything else right now. But so yeah, get out there and share this, because they're not only got a chance of winning an extra spot, and you've got a chance of winning an early spot. You're also going to be getting, for those who want it, I mean, if you're someone who's just coming in there and don't want to market or anything, or don't want to learn anything, you don't have to have it. But this is a gift from Bitcoin Ascension, Tom Kent and Bitcoin Ascension, to access this very valuable marketing material, and easy to follow little videos to help you expand what you do. And I know people like Craig's not on right now because his dad's seeing about his dad has to get some surgery. He'll watch the replay later, but I know he was asking about funnels and things like that too. So and I know he'll want to be in on that. So he's a go-getter, he is. And the videos he creates are beautiful. So we've got so many talented people in Bitcoin Ascension. It's amazing. What else was I going to talk about? There was all that. I think I went through it all. There was all that. So things are going really, really well. Setting up a lot of things in the background as well. There's a lot of stuff happening in the background. That's right. I was going to talk about a couple of things. One was I think I covered it yesterday, a bit of it yesterday, with the people who market and tell you've got to diversify from the very beginning and jump into 10 businesses. Be careful how you do that, guys. I know some people do. They jump around from lots of different programs and things. I explained yesterday about the dilution of what you're doing for you to get to where you want to be. As I said, I'll never stop anyone from doing that. I don't have the right, because I'm the one who gives you choice. I'm not the one that tells you what to do. All I give is advice, and hope you understand the advice and go with the advice. So just be careful when you're doing that though, because I just don't want anyone else hurt anymore. That's all I want. But I understand why you do. So, but yeah, just be careful. Do your due diligence and things like that. So, but the other thing I was going to talk about was someone else was talking to me about today was the difference between sheep and shepherds. Now, Bitcoin Ascension is all about creating, helping to create shepherds, not sheep. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, sheep are the people that follow people around or jump around a lot and things like that, and they don't do any due diligence at all. They don't know about the risks. They don't learn from their mistakes and things like that. That's basically sheep, and that's what a lot of marketers call the people who just join programs and don't know what's going on because they don't bother to look at posts or listen to lives or anything like that. And then if things go wrong, it's everyone else's fault but theirs. That's a sheep. A shepherd is someone who tries to help guide people and teach them and make sure they're safe and secure. And I'd rather be creating shepherds here and not sheep. I'd never want to keep you in the dark about anything, and I'm sure no one really wants to be a sheep. So I'd rather you were the shepherd helping to guide people to be more than what they are. And I'm not just talking about this program. I'm talking about in life. So many people are just believe everything they see on TV and as gospel and things like that, and they're ill-informed and they're not using their minds because it's easier not to. We want to sort of change that a bit. Not that we want people rebelling in the streets. We want people to question and use their own minds and things like that. And there's a lot of dishonest people out there, and we get hurt from those dishonest people who are only out there for themselves, and all they don't care about anyone else. And I want to, I'd rather that you go with the feelings that you have. Your feelings are very important, and I want you to be able to use your own minds and your own feelings, and not just be led around by the nose. I want you to have your own opinion and have your own mind on how you run your life and things like that. All I'm trying to do here is open your eyes to the world, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. So if you're in a spot where you're seeing a lot of darkness around you, there's a lot of light too, guys, and that's what I hope with Bitcoin Ascension we can show the world, sort of thing. It's not just about the matrix; it's about everything. It's about spreading light and joy, and in a non-religious way, but light and joy around the world, so people don't have to feel they're alone or in the dark anymore, or there's no hope. We want to give hope back to people, because a lot of people have lost it over the years, and because of different circumstances, and we're trying to fix that, and we will. And it's not even going to be an if; it's a when for us. That's what I believe, and me, I'm pretty determined. This idiot stays up 24 hours a day sometimes, and stuff like that, because for what he believes in. So, I'm not saying everyone do that. It's not healthy for the most part. I don't know how I keep going, to be honest, sometimes, but why is he still standing? I'm doing an all-nighter again tonight, so. And then I've got to go over and pick up my son and take him to refereeing for the day. He's got to referee a heap of soccer matches, and so I've got to get over to his place by 7:30 in the morning. So I thought, screw it, I'll just work all night and take him to that, and have a nap tomorrow afternoon sometime. And I've done it before, so it's all right. I was talking to Tom, telling Tom about that, and he was laughing. He says, "Oh, you do that a lot when you've got to be up really, really early in the morning because you go to bed so late. You just go through all night, don't you?" I go, "Yeah." It's just easier because I won't wake up. If I go to bed like 5:30 and I have to be up like in 2 hours, I need at least 3-4 hours sleep before I'll wake up. And my daughter's not here right now, so there's no one even to wake me up. So I don't listen to alarms. I'm shocking. Oh, gee, things we do, hey, things we do for our family. Sacrifice. That's what it's all about. And I'll sacrifice everything to help heal the world because it's worth doing, and it's about time it was done. And let's see if we can be the biggest philanthropist program out there for a change. Instead of just taking, we want to be giving, and I've got so many people here who want to do that. So it's exciting, and there's a lot more people joining us very, very soon who have the same mindset of wanting to not just take but to give, and it'll be symbiotic. You know, we'll be giving but getting at the same time, and it's a wonderful feeling. All right then, that's it for now. Remember Mandy's comp. Get involved in that. It's all well and good saying this is fantastic, thank you, Mandy, but if you don't get involved, there's no point in her putting a competition up. You know, we have to get involved. Okay, you don't wait for someone else to do it. Everyone's got an equal chance. So if you bring in 3 or 4 people, there'll be 3 or 4 comments, so you've got more of a chance of winning and all that sort of thing. So it's not the person who brings the most in, it's just everyone's got the equal chance, okay? And remember, the people you're bringing in, you're there to help them. You know, you're bringing in so they can receive the help they want to help, because that's what we do with Bitcoin Ascension. But they've also got a chance of winning that second spot. There's a bit of a bonus as well. And of course, they've got the marketing material, so if any of them want to learn how to market, they're going to get the best value around for that sort of thing. That's a lot of value there for anyone. All right, guys. Oh, there we go. Talking too much without breathing. I'll be on again tomorrow, and I've got to watch my son play soccer. Well, not play soccer, but referee soccer all day tomorrow, so that'll be fun. He's a fast bugger. He outruns them all. He's a very fast referee. Very proud of my boy. All right. I love yous all. Take care, and I'll see yous again tomorrow. Thumbs up. Look, 2 thumbs up. Big thumb. Okay, I'm gone. You can tell it's late. Bye-bye.